Imagine boarding a flight expecting to arrive at your destination in a few hours, only for the plane to vanish without a trace. This is the haunting mystery of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, a modern aviation enigma that has baffled experts and captivated the world for over a decade. Join us as we delve into the theories, the investigations, and the ongoing search for answers to one of the most puzzling disappearances in history. What really happened to MH370? Stay tuned to uncover the chilling details. In the vast expanse of the sky, where the horizon blurs with the infinite, an enigma unfolds that has captivated the world's imagination. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, a routine journey from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, became one of aviation history's most perplexing mysteries. Communication was lost, radar signals disappeared, and the flight that was meant to bring loved ones together instead spiraled into the annals of unsolved phenomena. What happened in those critical moments? Did the flight encounter a catastrophic failure, or was it the victim of something more sinister? The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 challenges our understanding of aviation and the human need for closure and certainty. It stands as a haunting reminder of how, even in our age of technological prowess, the world can still present unsolvable riddles that stir the depths of human curiosity and fear. For those inclined towards more unconventional explanations, some believe that MH370 could have been abducted by extraterrestrial beings. This theory speculates that advanced alien technology may have played a role in the disappearance, possibly for scientific study or even interstellar diplomacy. Satellites reportedly showed no mid-air explosion or debris field in the presumed area where MH370 vanished. This lack of physical evidence has fueled theories that the plane may have been taken intact, possibly by extraterrestrial forces with advanced technology capable of evading detection. Some theorists suggest that the area where MH370 disappeared is precisely opposite the Bermuda Triangle on the globe. This alignment, while coincidental, adds a mysterious element to the narrative of unexplained phenomena in specific regions of the Earth. On the night of March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, a Boeing 777-200ER, took off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, bound for Beijing Capital International Airport. The routine flight carrying 239 passengers and crew members vanished without a trace, sparking one of the most perplexing mysteries in aviation history. Flight MH370 had 12 crew members and 227 passengers on board when it took off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport at 12:41 local time that morning. Among the passengers, 154, or about 2/3, were Chinese nationals. Some were migrant construction workers returning home from overseas jobs, while others were artists who had attended a calligraphy exhibition in Kuala Lumpur. Additionally, there was a couple with a toddler son from Beijing who had been on vacation to escape the city's infamous smog. More than 6 weeks after the disappearance of Flight 370, Malaysia's Prime Minister announced that his government was still not ready to declare the plane and the 239 people on board lost. In time, I might be prepared to do so, but at the moment, I must consider the feelings of the next of kin, many of whom have publicly stated they cannot accept it without concrete evidence, Najib Razak told CNN's Richard Quest in an exclusive interview. Nonetheless, he acknowledged that it is hard to imagine otherwise. It was a clear night in Kuala Lumpur, the capital city of Malaysia. The monsoon season was coming to a close, bringing calmer conditions to the region. This calm extended to Gate C1 of the satellite terminal at Kuala Lumpur International Airport, where a Boeing 777 operated by Malaysia Airlines was preparing for its journey to Beijing. The aircraft was being fueled and loaded with food, cargo, and 227 passengers for the 6-hour journey north. As the passengers walked through the jet bridge, none of them could have known that they were about to become part of the greatest mystery in aviation history. In the cockpit of Flight 370 were 2 pilots, both of whom would become subjects of intense scrutiny in a matter of days. Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, a seasoned aviator with over 18,000 flying hours, was known for his professionalism and dedication to aviation. First Officer Fariq Abdul Hamid, though less experienced with around 2,800 flying hours, was competent and eager, with a promising career ahead. As they guided the Boeing 777 through the night skies, Their expertise and training should have ensured a smooth journey. However, in the flight's final moments of contact, the routine transformed into a perplexing enigma. Despite their skills and experience, the events that transpired remain shrouded in uncertainty, leaving behind a haunting question. What truly happened in the cockpit of Flight 370? MH370 departed at 12:42 a.m. local time and was expected to land in Beijing at 6:30 a.m. The aircraft reached cruising altitude without incident and made its last voice contact with air traffic control at 1:19 a.m. when the co-pilot acknowledged a routine handover from Malaysian to Vietnamese airspace with the words, "Good night, Malaysian 370." Shortly after, the plane's transponder, which communicates with ground radar, was turned off. This was the last definitive communication from MH370. When the plane failed to make contact with Vietnamese air traffic control and subsequently disappeared from radar screens, an international search and rescue mission was launched. The search initially focused on the South China Sea, the area along the flight's intended path. However, no evidence of the aircraft was found, leading investigators to expand the search area. Analysis of satellite data from the British company Inmarsat suggested that after losing contact, MH370 made a series of turns and flew for several hours. This analysis indicated two possible flight paths, one towards Central Asia and another towards the southern Indian Ocean. Further refinement of the data suggested the latter was more likely. In March 2014, search efforts shifted to the southern Indian Ocean, west of Australia. This region is remote, with depths of over 4,000 meters, 13,000 feet, making search operations extremely challenging. The first significant breakthrough came in July 2015, when a piece of debris from a Boeing 777 wing, known as a flaperon, was discovered on the French island of Réunion in the western Indian Ocean. Subsequent pieces of debris were found on various shores of the Indian Ocean, including parts of Mozambique, South Africa, and Madagascar. These findings confirmed that MH370 had crashed, but the main wreckage and the flight recorders, essential for understanding what happened, remained elusive. Numerous theories have emerged about what might have happened to MH370. These range from mechanical failure and pilot suicide to hijacking and terrorism. However, none of these theories have been conclusively proven. One widely discussed theory is that Captain Zaharie Ahmad Shah, the pilot in command, deliberately diverted the plane from its intended route. Supporters of this theory point to the route changes and the manual disconnection of communication systems as deliberate acts. However, there is no definitive evidence to support this claim, and the captain's family and friends have strongly denied any such possibility. The Malaysian government, along with international aviation experts, conducted extensive investigations into the disappearance. The final report, released in July 2018, acknowledged that the plane's diversion was likely deliberate, but could not definitively explain the reasons behind it. The report concluded that the aircraft's final location was in the southern Indian Ocean, but did not pinpoint the exact crash site. Najib announced that, based on satellite data from Inmarsat, investigators had determined the plane's last position was in the middle of the Indian Ocean, west of Perth. This is a remote location, far from any possible landing sites. It is, therefore, with deep sadness and regret that I must inform you that, according to this new data, Flight MH370 ended in the southern Indian Ocean. Despite the official suspension of the search in January 2017, the quest to find MH370 continues. Private companies and independent researchers have proposed new search areas based on refined analyses of satellite data and ocean drift patterns. In 2018, the American exploration company Ocean Infinity conducted a new search, but unfortunately did not locate the wreckage. The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 remains one of the greatest aviation mysteries. It has led to improvements in flight tracking technology and changes in international aviation safety protocols. The families of the passengers and crew continue to seek answers, hoping for closure on this tragic event. For Naren, whose wife Chandrika was among the 239 people on board the flight that never reached its destination, accepting this reality is impossible. I worry that by not knowing what happened to the flight, we are collectively vulnerable to a recurrence, he says. Each passing anniversary has shifted my focus from personal loss to the unanswered questions about what truly happened to the flight, says K.S. Narendran, known as Naren, from India. It's crucial to understand where the flight ended and what caused it to reach its final resting place, in whatever form that may be. This question repeatedly surfaces in my mind, causing agitation and frustration. I may never know the answer in my lifetime. The need for answers also weighs heavily on the families of those who operated the ill-fated flight, amid swirling accusations and conspiracy theories. Dr. Gauss Maud Noor, a friend of Captain Zaharie Ahmad Shah, says, Captain Zahari's family is still fervently hoping for answers. There is still no closure. An explanation of what happened is essential. His wife and children remain objective, but closure is the big question mark. Everyone needs closure. I pray day and night that this plane will be found. We support every effort and new initiative being pursued. The legacy of MH370 is a somber reminder of the complexities and challenges of modern aviation, the depths of human perseverance in the face of uncertainty, and the enduring hope for answers in the wake of unimaginable loss. As we continue to seek the truth behind this enduring mystery, we honor the memories of those on board and reaffirm our commitment to ensuring such tragedies never happen again. This tragedy has not only highlighted the vulnerabilities in aviation security, but has also united the global community in a shared quest for truth. It stands as a stark reminder of the unpredictability of life and the limits of human knowledge. While the search continues and new theories emerge, the story of Flight 370 is a testament to the resilience of those who refuse to let their loved ones be forgotten. In the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean, somewhere beyond the reach of radar and satellites, lies the key to unraveling this haunting mystery. Until that day comes, the legacy of Flight 370 will remain a poignant chapter in our collective memory, urging us to never stop seeking the answers that might finally bring peace to those left behind.